Matrix.
Yeah. All right, folks. Welcome to the current era we live in, or as I like to call it, Unfollow Fest 2020. I saw a couple people tonight that got moved to the top of the list with some of the material. Anyway, like anybody in my timeline, basically, who is more concerned about the Grove being on fire than black people getting murdered, you gotta go.
Oh yeah.
Go. Fuck the Apple Store. You gotta go. That's it. Because what I don't like is, I understand people enraged, acting out about injustice. What I don't like is people using the opportunity to just do whatever they want.
Yeah, that's right.
Because there were some guys out in Minneapolis when the shit first started. There was some guys standing out in front of a Target with automatic weapons, guarding it, stopping looters from going in. And I said, if y'all don't take y'all racist asses the fuck home, like there ain't no people. You just wanted to flex. You wanted to be outside and point your guns at people without. And here's how I know you didn't give a shit about what you were guarding, because you were guarding a Target. Who gives a fuck that much about Target? Nobody. That's who. Like, if you gave that much of a damn, you should have been loss prevention, motherfucker. That's what I gotta say. You should have been a secret shopper. You should have had a clipboard instead of an AR-15. That's some racist shit. Get out my face. If the damn security guard that they paid to stand out in front of that motherfucker was at home, take your ass home. Nobody. Listen, nobody cares about the only time you care about Target is when you don't feel like dealing with Walmart. That's the only time you don't care. You don't care, man. But I want to let y'all know Corona is still a thing. It's still happening. Be careful, And it's been interesting to me, like how companies have adjusted to the presence of Corona and how they try to keep their brand, lively. Just put into the comment section, everybody watching, if anybody took advantage of the free Pornhub 30-day free trial. Yeah. Put your full first and last name and email address in the comment section. We just want to know just some more about you. I went on and I had to tell Pornhub, like, thanks but no thanks, because I was born in 1978. I'm analog, dude. I don't need to see ass in 4K. That's fine. I'm a realist. Like I came through puberty in the early 90s. That's pre-internet. Like, you had to take what you can get. I tell people, if the shit hits the fan, I can get off to a Renaissance painting. That ain't no thing for me. And then, people will be panicking. Oh, there's no electricity. There's no internet. I'll be like, hey, hand me that candle and hand me that encyclopedia, and I'm good. I'll be right back with a clear head and some ideas. There was some time when I was 14 where my parents thought I was quite the history buff. They were like, Jared's really be studying hard in the bathroom with the door locked. But Still to this day, my wife don't know why I'm so in the mood when we come back from the Getty Center. But what else is going on? I've been trying to stay healthy around these times. I've been going to the doctor. Even before all this, I was going to the doctor. And, as a big person, it sucks going to the doctor because they start humiliating you, like right from the jump, like right from the beginning. Because the first thing they want to do is weigh your ass. Like, I'm like, can I like go home and listen to some Les Brown tapes and some Tony Robbins and come back in like a week before we do this shit? Like, and because they never are respectful when they weigh you. Like, it's always kind of in the hallway right next to the receptionist desk. People got to walk around it and look at your numbers like, ooh, like it's always, and they can never, and why don't they, look, digital scales exist at Walmart. If you can deal with it, you can get a digital scale. Why they go old school at the hospital? They hit you with the triple beam. Like, why? You're right. They measure the shit out.
You're a prize fighter.
Right. I'm like, dude, I'm a human being, not a duffel bag full of cocaine. Why you put me on the triple beam, man? Like, I saw my nurse's last name was Brown. I said, you got an uncle named Nino? Like, why are you? What is? And even when you go to the doctor, if you try to eat healthy, it's hard because if you're not properly educated, you can still be eating wrong and think you're doing the right thing. Like I went to the doctor feeling good about myself, I strutted in there and shit. And she looked at my blood work and my numbers were worse than the time I had gone previously. And she was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm not really snacking too much. I'm eating trail mix." She said, "What kind?" I said, the normal kind. It's got peanuts, cashews, M&Ms, and chopped up Reese's peanut butter cups. What's the problem? And she had the nerve to get mad. You're misleading fat people. Put that shit by the king size Snickers where it belongs. That's fucking. There ain't that many damn diabetic hikers. Keep that shit off of the health food aisle and put it where it belongs. I should have known that it was bad because it tasted too good. Because that's the first sign that you're eating a healthy snack. Because when your tongue touches it, you immediately get depressed. Like it's like when you eat a good snack, you're like, When you eat a healthy snack, you're like, life sucks. You get immediately, man. Because I'm convinced, like the people who make healthy snacks, they have never tasted it. You can't be that heartless. It's terrible. Like who sits up and says, you know what the world needs now? Like fucking kale chips. Has anybody ever had that terrible thing?
Yeah.
Don't lie. Anybody lies to you and tells you a kale chip is good, that's not your friend. That is fucking evil. That is the person. That is the devil. They lie. They are lying to you. Because who could invent that shit? Who could sit up and say, you know what the world needs now? A snack that tastes just like a screen door. Like who needs that? If I was stranded on a desert island and I had shipping containers full of fucking trail, not trail mix, but I'm so worked up.
I know.
Shit.
Kale chips.
I was on a desert island. If I had a shipping containers full of kale chips, they would find a skeleton leaning up against the fucking container, and they would say, "I understand why." So, in closing, kale chips taste like screen doors. I'm Jerence George. Thank you.
Yeah.